Recording now.
Oh, we're unmuted.
You're unmuted, you're unchained, and free to do as
Unchained. Welcome, everybody, to the podcast. It is Wine Wednesday, of course. It is I, Damon Johnson, DJ Realty Solutions, chairman, president of all that stuff. I'm giving up one of them titles this year. I'm looking for an agent to take on one of these roles because I'm tired. But we have a special guest in the house today, and I'm on location today. Y'all know I'm with the Bally team today. I'm on location today. I'm not gonna mess this guy's name up. I'm gonna say it once. It's Trishul, kinda.
Trishul.
See when I said Trishul Kalapuram, but we call him TK. But I wanted to try to get the name right because we just had a discussion about not fucking up people's names, and what did I do? Fuck his name up. But he knows I respect him for sure. TK is a senior loan officer here at the Bally team, and I was trying to have him on, but one of the things we're going to talk about later is TK travels for business a lot. I'm like, ooh, the traveling salesman, I love it. So he made time for me today, and I appreciate it because he's fresh from out of town, and this is dipping into his work hour because we're after. It's 6, so I'm trying to get him out of here in a timely fashion and not run my mouth too much. But I'm going to let TK tell us a little bit about himself. And funny story how he got here. You guys want to hear this for sure. So TK, tell me a little bit about yourself, what you do, and what got you here to mortgages.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Damon. Definitely a pleasure to be on here. Obviously was trying to get on here for the past couple of weeks, but we obviously had our little timings and obviously the travels. But a little about myself, I obviously joined the mortgage industry in December of 2020, not at the Bally team. So year and 3 months so far. Started at another brokerage, and overall, my time in mortgages, I want to say the first 6 to 8 months, they weren't great because I was at a company where I wasn't allowed to get licensed.
Oh.
And it was a little restricting, but I still went ahead and got licensed on my own. And that's when I heard about Amir Bally, researched the Bally team, liked what I saw, and I joined here August 11th. So I've been here for a couple of months, obviously loving it. But besides that, before that, I was at Michigan State University, got my...
Go green.
Yes, sir. Go away. I got my degree in neuroscience.
Oh, so you can diagnose me right now. What's wrong with me?
No, yeah. And I was actually pursuing a medical path before this. And it was actually in my senior year of undergrad when I was about to apply to med school that I completely switched paths. It was Thanksgiving break, and I came home, and I actually found out one of my high school friends, 18-year-old kid, was making a killing in mortgages. So I thought I could make a little side gig, make a little money on the side, and I joined just to do that and go back to school, and I ended up never leaving.
Let me look at the camera so they get the what did your parents say when you said, pass the turkey, mom, I'm going to sell houses? I'm going to not sell house, I'm going to finance the sale of a house.
I mean, they were really caught off guard because obviously I took my MCAT and scored the 100 percentile. So like I had the potential to obviously go to Ivy League level med schools. So they did catch them off guard, but they did come around because overall they knew that I was pretty business minded and I obviously was really liking this. And honestly, once I joined the Bally team, that's when they started to really change their mind about it and be completely okay with it.
Awesome. So do people still who know you have the medical background like I would do, now that I know, and be like, what's wrong with me today? I don't feel
No, it's not even that. It's more like kids in undergrad will reach out for like help with their MCAT and stuff like that. And
okay.
I'm always happy to help.
Cool. So nobody had COVID was lying. Am I saying?
No.
Can you look at me and tell me what's
Can't
wrong?
diagnose there.
You like I don't do that.
Yeah.
You got in at a time where it's not for the faint of heart for sure. I think our first topic here is offers, and shout out to where's my celebrate button at? Oh, you got what button you got over there? Shout out to the Bally team. Y'all know how I'm pretty aggressive with the offers. I got an offer accepted today thanks to the Bally team. Lord, it was like, and it really wasn't that much. It wasn't that much back. I just had to wait. It really wasn't back and forth. I submitted it. got $9,000 off of it up front. I underbid because I was like, okay, I'm gonna give a little wiggle room. Here we go. Team talked to her, got it accepted. It is these offers now. You having to put that you're gonna give a gallon of gas, an arm, a leg. It just has been an experience, but it's helped me.
That's tough. Yeah.
It is tough. I'm usually I'll be about cash. My offers are usually I know how to write them. I know how to get them accepted. I got a slap in the face with a couple of no's this past week. I was like, no, you know who I am? But it's been a thing. What are you seeing as far with your realtors about getting offers accepted? Are you having to step in more, or what's going on on your end?
Yeah. So personally speaking, in the past couple of weeks, I've sent out a lot of pre-approvals for my realtors, and I've seen surprisingly that all of my offers are being accepted really quickly, and it's always on the home that they decide they want.
Mm.
So it's not even like they're having to go to 20 different houses, placing offers on all of them, praying that they can get it accepted. It's really, I don't know if it's the luck of the draw, maybe it's our pre-approval letter, but what I've been doing and what a lot of our loan officers do is right away when the offer is placed, call up the listing agent, explain things to them, and luckily in the state of Michigan at least, the Bally team is a well-known name. So the moment we explain that we are with the Bally team, they obviously understand that these are verified. Yeah, these are verified by underwriters ahead of time. So once the offer is accepted, there's no loan getting denied. It's going through.
Awesome. Because I went to that 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, same client who got the offer accepted today. I keep going. I've never been as excited about it accept the offer. I'm just who's asking for what? Oh, see, I knew they asked. Does he want me to amen or me to do the? What does he want? Oh, he want. Hallelujah, glory to God. Cause listen, it's been listen, Robert, RLT. I'm kind of still upset with him. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, when I'm upset with you, I mean I care about you. He's been lacking on his social media, so I get upset. That's my thing. Yeah, we went to an open house. This client that we got accepted, we were number 30 of like we counted. I was like, 1, 2. I was like, look, is it a game in here? What's going on? And it was like a normal 3-bedroom brick house in Troy. But I kind of knew. I was like, I've been in this neighborhood before, and we pulled up. And the realtors, I knew the realtor circle is small. We all just looked at each other and laughed and was like, it was 300,000. It's going to be 400. I didn't even want to get my client involved in that. I knew it had a strong enough pre-approval, but I was like, this isn't it. I need a hidden gem. I don't want you going crazy over this house, because what happens with these offers and trying to get them accepted, people go so far over that you end up looking at the house. Now you buy a suit jacket or something like this. This look, I'm too fat.
Wild question here in the
chat. What are they asking? Oh, put up my phone. Let's see. It better be somebody I like asking their question.
It's kind of ironic because we're talking about
the
international process of.
Oh shoot! I keep messing it. I'm trying to. Oh, that's my cousin. Hey, Sabrina. I'm trying to help American citizens obtain Turkish properties. It's a great time for us to purchase with the exchange rate. However, we need expertise to help. Beautiful Properties, Turquoise and Love LLC understands the legal culture aspect. We need info internationally. That may be for TK because he's an international traveler. I'll give you my cousin's information.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Then I'll let you guys talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
He's going to be probably touching that a little bit later about you've seen shops internationally, right?
Yeah, he's seen everything.
Occasionally, yeah.
Okay, I'm just curious. We were just wondering.
Not like too international, like Canada, like it in obviously like where I'm from, like India and stuff. Like it's completely different.
That's my first thought. Is like I don't even know how one.
Know
even locally what you need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
How those things can be.
That's when you put two people together and you stand in the corner like, I'm gonna just take notes. I have learned that when I don't know something, I am that realtor. I'm not that person. I'll be like, oh, let me get so and so, and I'll just take notes in the back, like so the next time I can. Oh yeah. How do I? Turn it down. Here we go. Yeah, so I always defer like, oh, you want that person. But these offers have been, it's like I couldn't even sleep at night. Like
Mhm.
I've literally not, these are the most offers I've ever written in my life. Where it's just like every day is like, and they're quicker now because we got a new screen kinda with real comp. So it's just been just like you said, just offer, 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 offer. I tell my clients, if you like it, offer on everything, offer on everything you think you like, because I've actually won some offers being backup. Because sometimes when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna offer 30 grand over," and then it comes time to where's that 30 grand, people are like, "Oh, it's my wife's 401k, or
Yeah.
it's somewhere else." That's why I tell people, whatever money you saying you have it handy. Don't have it
Exactly. Yeah.
tied up in stocks and crypto, NFTs, and we can't get to the close. There's no tr- money transfer at the closing table.
Yeah.
It's like there's no conversion table to be like, oh, I got a Bitcoin. I'm like, but we're gonna do that today. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. It's honestly another thing with, like, obviously, like you said, going to that open house, 30 different agents, 30 different people. It's also like this is like an ideology I actually follow pretty heavily. It's like I know loan officers will reach out to a million realtors at once, hoping obviously a couple of them will send them business. But at least at the Bally team, we try to be a little selective with that as well. Because it's funny because most realtors are kind of caught off guard when I say that too. Because with the market being so competitive right now, you need to be a good real estate agent. You need to be good at what you do, or else you're obviously going to fall behind with
yes,
how competitive it is.
it has gotten to be where I'm pulling out stuff I haven't.
Yeah,
I you know how I am. I'm pretty aggressive, but like easygoing. I'm on full shark mode. It's like, okay. I've never checked the boards this much. I've never checked my email this tight. It has gotten to be where I'm living on my phone,
yeah,
where I'm like, what'd you say? Who's that? It, 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 and I get that a lot from people, from LOs, to be like, Damon, what should I be telling my realtors? I'm like, they got to be more aggressive. They have to listen to their
exactly.
broker. They have to really prove yourself now. You
Hmm.
have to. I told somebody earlier, oh, I'm earning my check today. Not that I don't ever earn my check, but somebody's like, oh, yeah, my house looks a mess. I haven't cleaned up. I'm really like
Yeah,
earning it because, like you said, you guys are selective. A lot of, I shouldn't say, I don't want to say trash, filler stuff.
yeah,
To, you don't have time to say whether this loan is going to work or not. It's like,
exactly.
you don't have the time now to make it work.
Hmm.
It has to come in the door,
Exactly. Yeah,
kind of. Am I right? It has to like come in the door quality.
100%. I
You
mean,
have no,
quality is always much better.
yeah, you have no time to be like, oh, I'm gonna fix your score by 300
Yeah.
points. You're like, that's not what we're here to do.
No, I mean we can still work on that. Obviously, 300
Yeah,
points is
it's a lot.
it's a
Yeah.
little drastic, but we have plenty of credit repair guys. Like, for example, one of my guys score came in right at 600. I really wanted him to get into that conventional loan. Went to our credit repair guy, did a rapid rescore. He did have to pay some money, not
Hmm.
to the rapid rescore guy, but to fix his credit. We pointed out four different debts. We said, pay these four things. Don't pay them off. Pay them to this exact dollar amount. I don't know why it happens, but that's what pushes the score
Pushes
up.
it up. Okay.
Ratios, all of that stuff. But no, yeah, I mean, even with the realtors, like this is confusing to me because usually when we get any kind of purchase client, it's usually client reaches out to the realtor first, realtor refers them over, then they get pre-approved. Now it's like they don't even know who to go with. So they reach out to the loan officer first and they're like, "Can you help me pick a good real estate agent?"
Look,
Which gives us a lot of obviously.
wait, where's my team? I didn't even practice the team today. Oh, I just do it right there.
No, I mean it's great for me as a loan officer because now that's value I'm adding to my real estate referral partners. And on top of that, now I personally care about my clients in the sense that I want them to find that dream home. It's not just about the commission check. It's not just about closing the loan. If they're happy, they're obviously going to refer more business to us. So now my job as a loan officer is obviously to do my research on which real estate agents are obviously doing great in this market. That's where it obviously helps.
Yeah, I totally get it, because when people, it's like when the clients come to the realtors and they already have a pre-approval. We not saying I used to didn't care. It wasn't where a couple years ago you're like, oh, you got it from ABC Mortgage. Okay, great. Here we go. Now I'm like, who is this?
Yeah,
Like, oh, you need to try this person, or
exactly.
you need to at least call them, or here we are. Because when it comes to picking somebody to finance your home, I always tell people, do they work all the time? Are
Yeah,
they like workhorses? Or because right now you have to like go after it. If that, I mean, I don't mean work-life balance. I get it. It's not gonna stay like this forever, guys. But
yeah,
right now, and it usually doesn't start this early. Oh my God. I usually don't get crazy busy till like the end of March, April. Like
yeah.
here we are. This year, listen, I was showing in the snow. Like, oh no, I'm in the snow. Like, I don't believe this. So you just have to do your due diligence, ask questions. Like you said, find out who's doing good work, what realtors are doing great work, what LOs are doing great work. Hell, it's even now, is the title company doing great work?
Oh yeah,
You need everybody involved now. I try to tell my team, everybody got to earn their check. I had to tell a client today. I don't know if they took it the right way or not. They were like, I'm working. I said, oh yeah, everybody got to work.
yeah,
Right, right now, everybody has to work. If you see a house pop up before I see it, send it to me.
yeah. Exactly.
And I say, I'm sorry to sound like this, but this boat, everybody has to pick up an oar and row on, or we're never gonna get to shore. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a team. This is a team effort. Everybody has to be invested and involved. I'm sorry, you can't just sit around and look at houses all day. You have to help me find the house.
Yeah.
You do. You have to help me find the house. If TK asks you for a piece of paper for 20 times, send it to him the 21st time. Everybody has to do their part now in order to not only get closed, but even get the offer, even accepted.
Exactly.
It's been a thing. I think it's going to get better. Today was a sign. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. That offer, y'all just don't know. I have never been in a drought like this. I was on a drought. Like, I have things going, but they're all something going on with everything. This is my first, like boom, slam dunk. Here we go. Some super, super duper excited. Shout out to the Bally team. I don't care what nobody says about y'all. I love y'all. And sometimes your reputation is well deserved. I need a shark. Listen, I can't do what y'all do. When y'all on them phones, I'm like, yes, get them. Get them, go, 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 go. Question everything. So you need that. Oh, where are we at? Are we on? Oh, social media. Now listen, everybody. I'm trying to tell you, and I've been preaching this for how many years now, Trip? 3, 4 about social? Listen, social changed my career. I know that y'all think this face wins the loans. It doesn't. It's my social media career. You don't know how many times somebody have told me, I saw your show. And I'm like, what show? Oh, they talk about Wine Wednesday. I'm like, oh, here we go. Or aren't you? I know you from somewhere. I was like, yes, I have a show. I'm a real estate agent. Social for me has been everything. I know I have a spark and a personality. I get it. But if nobody else sees it, it doesn't matter. If you have, I tell people that all the time. You can have all the personality in the world, but in the world we live in, if nobody sees it, it's gone to waste.
Exactly.
Because gone are the days of just the word of mouth business. The word of mouth is that cell phone, because that's the first thing people look at in the morning and the last thing people look at night. And what I admire about you so much, TK, I did my research. I said, look at this boy. Ooh, he is on it. I love it. When I saw you film Out of Time, I was like, he got it. You don't know how many times I've told my social media clients in general, people that I know with businesses, like, you need to do it. I said, you need to get on social. And I don't mean you have to show you eating lunch and I went to bed at 9 o'clock and I'm up at 3 o'clock. I mean, just post. If you post nothing but whatever business you do, and you know how you can help and what what your hours, whatever you want to post about your business, post it. Because now I think people are getting it. It looks like it's a lot of realtors, but everybody's not posting.
Yeah.
Everybody's not adding value. People are just, I saw a post today from a realtor. They did this. I can sell your home. What house? Ain't no houses. I was like, sell what house? And I just laughed because, and I know the person. I was like, I get it. But it was just picture. And I was like, well, they posted, but I was like, it's the wrong post. For your social, did you just jump into it, or were you like, did you get a push, or were you like, I'm gonna see how this works and see how this goes? What got you started, and what do you like about it, and where do you see it going for you?
No, I mean, honestly, I guess before at my old company, never once did I post anywhere about mortgages because it was honestly just like a call center shop. It was like the idea of purchases wasn't there. Like they pushed away from it. But obviously, the biggest reason why I even joined the Bally team was because I checked out Amir on social media, and I remember it was like a Sunday afternoon. I was in bed, and I literally watched every Mortgage Minute Monday video he posted since the beginning.
Oh,
Took me like
nice.
3 hours, but by the end of it, I realized that like even though I've never met the guy, I kind of know his personality now.
Can you say that again? Because people get a feel for you
Exactly.
by what you post and how you.
Especially videos.
Yeah, people get a feel for you. They watch your videos like, I think I can work with him or her. It
Exactly.
really helps.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I stress to my real estate agents as well, because like when I meet with them, the first thing I ask them, "What's your social media like?" And
Good question.
they're like, I'm posting occasionally. I look at it, it's just the same basic flyers that you make with the same template every single day. And I'm like, where's your face? Where are your words? It's literally the same things. Like if I'm a client and I land on your profile, I don't even want to work with you because I don't know who you're like. But now when we analyze all these top real estate agents, video after video, they're putting themselves out there. Now I understand that person. Like I feel as if I already know kind of who they are without even meeting them. But for me, like right off the rip, the moment I joined the Bally team, I went to Amir and I was like, can I copy Mortgage Minute Monday? Like I wanted to use the exact same thing. And he's like, you can, but obviously it's also good to make your own thing. And came up with Tuesday with TK.
Cause I like it. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, look at him. I knew, I told Trip, I was like, I said, he gets it. Those who get it. And those who don't, I wish they would get it.
Yeah.
Cause I tell people, those who aren't posting are getting left behind. Like
Exactly.
it's so much competition now, and it's not competition.
Mhm.
You could be your own competition. Like I don't look at other realtors as competition. I look at them as colleagues per se. But when it comes to that social,
Yeah.
listen, where my horn at? I feel like a motherfucker can't touch me on social. Not no real estate agent.
Wrong button.
No, it's okay. I feel, and I don't like to toot my horn a lot, but social has gotten blood, sweat, and tears out of me. I'm just like, listen, because it pushes me to evolve. I've seen your videos getting better. I was like, ooh, when you were out of town, I was like, he loving it.
Yeah.
I was like, I said, look at his face. I said, he is loving it. And it came across as he loving it. I just was, I don't even know what you're even talking about. I knew when I saw that smile, you could tell people who will do it because somebody's making them do it or they feel like they have to do it. But when you do it authentically, and I'm not saying everybody has to do a video like,
Yeah.
but if you don't
show you're passionate.
Yeah, you show your passion. If you don't, I tell people, because I do the social for my office, we have a Monday week, and I tell people, if you're not doing a video, you need to be posting. If you're not posting, you need to do a podcast or be on a podcast or print out your schedule and show people, hey, I'm gonna be here and here and here.
Well, isn't that what that is in a nutshell? It's like he's like, I saw TK's videos. I love them. I don't even know what he was saying.
Yes.
I love it. And same thing with Amir, right? Like
Yeah.
it wasn't about. So I think the point is, people think they can like articulate the perfect message about why they're the best real estate
Mhm.
agent or why they're the best loan officer with the best words and the best pros in the world. But that's not what we as human beings are connecting to.
Exactly.
If it's like this little blurb on their page, it's like, what? Not to mention, you're all kind of saying the same shit
Anyway, right.
That's not what the signal is. The signal is like, this is who I am on a plate, and this is the energy you're going to get.
Mhm.
And that's what the social media dynamic is about.
Yeah, that ties into the personality aspect. It's like, even though you might not know what they're saying, like, for example, all of my followers at first were like college, high school buddies, people that obviously aren't planning on buying a home yet. They're all trying to be doctors, whatever it may be. It'll be a couple of years, but now it's like, and I actually faced this when I started off. It was like my first ever video I was clowned at in like all my like college group chats, because like they're still playing COD in their basements, they're studying, they're drinking every single day. Like, they obviously don't get it, one, but two, it's just like those same people now are the same people that are hurting me up. Like, bro, you're doing amazing. I love your videos. And like, I guess my ideology with social media was, my target audience is not my followers, but what we're doing, and this is what I learned from Amir, is I'm putting it in their heads that I'm the mortgage guy.
Where's my team get? Because when people, I got it from Gary, you want to be the digital mayor of your town or your area or your office or whatever. When I walk in here, they're like, Lord, here come DJ. Like, what is he? Who was on his list today? Who was even a bug for a video? But I love having that reputation. And when I first started, let me tell you, they laughed. It was, we call ourselves the Trinity. Me, Kiana Broden, and John Verhagen. They laughed at us. Oh, y'all ain't gonna be shit. This is stupid. Oh, y'all gonna be broke. Now they be like, I love your stuff. Q on TV every week. They be looking like,
it just makes you laugh.
If I could show you the text I used to get, Damon, this is stupid. You too old. You're too fat. You too this. You too that. Now they like, oh my God. Trip sees it, they'll be like, who does your stuff? I'm like, beat it, you ain't like me 3 years ago. But with social, I try to tell people, and then for the most part, it's free.
Exactly.
There is no middleman. I don't have to call ABC and be like, please, sir, can you play my video about my open house? And you post it because you control it.
Exactly.
And I always tell people with social, nobody's gonna cheerlead for you. How you gonna cheerlead for yourself? Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, I didn't have your sound on in the video. Today I watched Marcus' video. It didn't have no sound on, but I knew. I was like, I don't know what they selling, but I'm buying. Because it comes across in your face. It's like, oh, I don't know if you were a loan officer, if you were doing a travel video. I knew you were outside getting it in. I was like, yep, like he has it. And it's just so frustrating to me and exciting that people don't use it. It's frustrating.
It's free,
I'm so frustrated. I'm like, oh, bro, if you post a video or if you just post the closing, it's some realtors who won't post the closing. They're like, that's a hostage video, Damon. I'm like, hi, we just closed. I'm like, oh, I need this for social media because I understand the value of it.
Exactly.
Do you know I haven't done a cold call in 3 years? All my clients come from social.
No, I mean that's the best way to do it. Like, that's a lot of people don't even get into social media because they know that it won't give you that instant gratification. Mm-hmm. Even for me, it's not like I'm getting like 10 clients every single day, but it's like my roommate that I roomed with freshman year of college 6 years ago shot me a text. First time I heard of it, I wasn't even close with the guy. He was like, I'm looking to buy my home. Can you pre-approve me? I don't know who else to go to. I just keep seeing on my Instagram.
Yep.
And that's the thing. You got to stay top of mind.
Stop. What does Gary say? He who is close. I'll do a lot of Gary's.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gary. Gary, I love you. I'll see you in 2 months. He who is closest to the client wins. Mm-hmm. If people, you know how many times I didn't feel like doing Wine Wednesday? I'm like, oh, damn, I don't feel like doing this day. And I can see people like, you better do that. I don't care if you make it 15 minutes, 20 minutes. People look for Tuesdays with TK. people look for Mortgage Minute Monday with Bally. You know that it's coming on. It's like Wheel of Fortune not coming on. You be like, well, Wheel of Fortune at today. It's not.
The other side of that is these videos are also seeds.
Yes.
They're seeds that get planted. Those
Exactly.
videos live forever. So one day when someone's in bed and thinking about life and they stumble on Amir Bally Mortgage Minute Monday, you get to watch all those videos back in time. So you doing that one video.
It gets addicting too, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And going, well, shit, it's been a week later. It's only got 10 views and 0 likes. You're like, well, that was a waste of time. It's funny. I've seen videos like 4 years ago that have like 20,000 views.
Yeah.
Videos don't die. They live in the internet forever.
And then another thing, I'm gonna get with TK later, y'all. I'm gonna blow his social up. I'm gonna consult with him and really make him a star, make him a brighter star than what he is now. Your social will, how can I put this? We could take your social, because I have a social media company, Damon Inc., shameless plug. The videos that you have now give you so much of a backlog and so much of a depth of information to pull from. You could go on vacation, we could still post your videos because we just chop them puppies up and put them out and spin them and black and white pictures this and podcast this and text that out. And I think that's what people don't understand about social. I don't shoot every day. I shoot enough. I have so many videos in the pipeline that are old. Triple send me something. I'll be like, when did I shoot that? I'm like, oh, I remember that day. So you can have so much done now, whereas you could take from them and do whatever you want to with them, that you could work. You have time to work on clients and new business and that. I think like it's instant gratification. People think that I don't have time to do it. I'm not going to get a client out of it. You don't have time not to do it.
Exactly.
I don't care if you riding home, well, not while you're driving. Be like, oh, today was tough, but I got a new lead and blah, 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 blah. I tell people anything can be social. That sign on the air can be social. Oh, we got a new sign in the office today. I really like it. I'm going to do this podcast or whatever. I tell people anything can be social. It's all about posting it, because if you don't post it and you don't use it, other people won't know you, won't know you exist, but you just will be another face in the crowd. Social will really help build any business, especially our business.
Nobody can say they're too busy for it, because like my ideology is like Amir Bally, #1 loan officer in Michigan. He sits right behind me right now. I see him like every 5 minutes, his phone's ringing, new client, new realtor, whatever it may be. Yet he's the one posting the most. He's posting on his Facebook every day, his Instagram every day, his LinkedIn every day. And it's like, if a guy like that is able to manage all that, you have zero excuse.
Zero excuse not to do it. And I tell people, and I don't mean to harp on this, it takes so much time on social, but it is what it is. If this year hasn't proven how tight business is, if it gets any tighter than this, listen, I'm going to go harder on social. It's like, I have to know that I need to be consistent. I know I need to post more, because people are constantly looking at their phones. Nobody goes to get a magazine or a newspaper.
Right away, they're
like,
on Instagram.
You're like, boink. Oh, Damon had a closing, or oh, it's Wine Wednesday. People who don't watch the show live will be out and about. I love Wine Wednesday, Damon. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm like, oh my God, you watched it. They're like, oh no, I watched it the next day, or I watched it at work, or I watched it while I was getting ready, or whatever. So even though you don't think people are watching, they are.
Exactly.
They'll say, oh, I love your energy. Thank you for talking about that, or whatever. So posting it, taking time with social. And I tell people, I don't care if you do nothing but spend 30 minutes on a day, even going on other people's pages and responding. Oh, your daughter had a birthday, happy birthday, or any big plans this weekend, or just social doesn't have to mean post, me. I spend, like when I do Wine Wednesday, I won't post anything else today. I'm going to go on everybody else's page and get caught up within the day. I like people that, oh, you don't really post on Wednesday. I'm like, no, because I'm tired. And I want to go on other people's pages and be social. So that's what I do. What time is it? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Last thing, honestly, social media wise, I'd say if you're a loan officer, obviously watching, like this is the time to be on social media, and I can give you an exact example. Like right when I joined the Bally team, I was new to the purchase game, even realtors, everything. So right away, I started messaging a bunch of different realtors. I don't think a single one responded to me. And
Ooh.
looking back, I after that I stopped for like 3 months. But in those 3 months, I posted video after video. I generated my volume in terms of the videos. I obviously kept it consistent, kept the followers there, get the engagement. And now when I message a realtor, I actually don't even message them right away. I follow them first so they
Mhm.
can see my profile and see everything I'm doing. And a week later, I'll hit them up. And